Yo, what's up, y'all? Chavis here, back finally for a new video. So I know y'all didn't see one from me last week. That's because last week I was sick, like sick, like to the point where I couldn't really do shit because I was just sick as hell last week. I have no idea how or why, but that isn't the point here. Say hey to the turkeys. Say hey to the turkeys. So I'm back here for a new review on the new project from Lil Baby. He dropped the new project, and to be honest with you, this is the one project. Well, this is the one project I was probably excited for the entire 2022 so far. Like, this is the project besides the Kendrick one. The one project besides the Kendrick one I was probably really excited for. And so it dropped, and I heard it, and to be real, well, hold on. My first thought was, so I saw the track list, and the track list was 23 tracks. And so my first thought was, he has 23 tracks. I'm like, oh shit. But I mean, to be real though, when it comes to someone like him, I always kind of felt like he had the potential to carry himself for 23 tracks. So I really didn't care that much. But so I heard the entire project, and I really didn't like. Okay, so the project was cool. Like, songs on there were good. I feel like just though the full songs weren't good, I feel like there were good parts of this. I feel like each song had its good part. And what I mean by that is, I feel like the beats were fire, by the way. The beats were really fire. Some of them did sound the same, but there were some fire beats on there. But I feel like he himself, I feel like he caught some flows, and he caught some of the pockets, but I feel like he didn't really stay in that pocket. I feel like he kind of like, he would find a good pocket for each song, but then he'd screw up the whole song. That's kind of how I felt throughout the whole project. I feel like each song had a good part. Each song had its high parts. Where I'm kind of like hearing the song, and it's like, okay, it's cool. Then all of a sudden he'd go into a flow or a pocket, and I'd be like, okay. Then all of a sudden he'd just stop, and he could go back to the same thing, where I'm like, okay then. And so each song had its good part. I feel like though the songs didn't really go anywhere too crazy or too like oh my god. Like I feel like each song had the. I feel like the songs had the potential to go somewhere, like, real crazy. But I feel like each song itself just really didn't go anywhere. Like, I feel like that was the problem with the project. So my first thought was the project wasn't really trash. I just feel like the songs didn't go anywhere. The songs didn't go anywhere. Like, the songs would start out good, and certain parts of the songs would start to get good. Then all of a sudden, it would just all of a sudden the song would just stop, and it would just stop going somewhere. And I feel like that was the main the problem I had throughout the entire thing. And like the first song, for example, that sample in the first song was fire. That first track was fire. And I'm trying to think what else was good. Oh, the song with Future. The song with Future. That song was fire. The song with Friday. The song with Friday was fire too. The song with Hug was good. So there were good songs on there, and there were good parts of the songs. It's kind of like I said though. I just feel like they didn't really go anywhere too crazy, when I feel like the songs themselves had the potential to go somewhere really crazy. And I feel like that's something he really needs to try to fix, because I feel like he has the idea of I feel like Lil Baby has the idea of where he wants to go with like his music, but I feel like he can't really. Not, I won't say he can't. I just feel like he doesn't really go anywhere really crazy. I feel like he'll go in a pocket, but then all of a sudden he'll stop and it'll come back to earth. And like, so I'm not sure if it's just because he gets like, I don't know really, like, but like I said, the beats though were hard, and I feel like that is something that kind of not necessarily saved, but I feel like now, like I said, there were some songs that kind of had the same exact beat, same flows, same kind of thing, but the majority of the songs did have good they had good parts, like, you know what I'm saying? And so I feel like certain songs had good parts. And so I just feel like what Lil Baby should have done is cut the songs back, not have 23 songs, but I feel like he should have just, I want to say he should have he should have been more focused, but I feel like he should have just been more like, I feel like he should have done more. I feel like he should have done a lot more in the songs that are actually really good. You know what I'm saying? Like, the songs that actually sounded good and had the potential to go somewhere really crazy, he should have focused more on those songs, and he should have done more with those songs. Because I feel like if Lil Baby did a lot more with those songs, man, the project would have been fire. And so I'm not going to say the project was ass. I'm just going to say the project was just kind of just like, the project was cool, but the project was just like, that's kind of what I'll say. And yeah, there are some songs that I'll go back to, yeah, but it's like I said, the project was just cool. The project was just cool. And I'm gonna say and before going into the project, I wasn't entirely sure what to expect, because I wasn't sure where he would go. But the singles he dropped were cool too. Besides that one single he dropped where he was like, "Hey," that shit was ass. That shit was terrible. Hey, that shit was so bad. But the singles before that he dropped were cool. But just just a cool project. The project had potential. The project had the potential to go somewhere, but just really didn't. So yeah, that's really pretty much all I have to say for the project itself. The cover art was too. Like, the cover art was nah. But besides that, yeah, guys, so comment down below your thoughts, subscribe and like and share and all that. So again, sorry for not being able to do no videos. I've been sick, like sick. So I feel fine now, but I was like sick. But I'm fine now, so I'm here. And yeah, so that's it. I'll see you guys soon, and say goodbye to the turkeys. And yeah, goodbye.